So the first question is, what makes you strong? I don't know. I don't know what makes me like strong. I don't really know what that question means, but okay. By the way, the sound in the background is my slime. I really like the slime. It's a really big, giant slime. It's not like that big, but it's like big, and I really like it. And it was only made with 3 ingredients besides the powder dye. But yeah. So the next question is, what is so precious to you that you'd risk your life for it? Probably. Ooh. I don't know who's outside, but whatever. Probably my family. Like, I wouldn't risk my life for like my phone because like you can always replace that, but you can't really replace your family. So like probably my family. But I wouldn't really like risk my life for anything. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, shoot me instead of this person. Like, I wouldn't really do that, but I would be like, don't kill that person. Like, I would have like sympathy, you know, but I wouldn't like risk my life for someone. Like, that's just kind of like extreme. Unless it was like a really big situation and I really like didn't care if I died or lived. I don't know, that sounds like terrible, but you know what I mean. So the next question is, finish a sentence. Never have I ever. Never have I ever. Well, honestly, I never like understood how to play this game. Like, I've played it with my friends obviously, but like the YouTube version, it's like different. Never have I ever. I don't know. Never have I ever cracked my phone. Like, I've never cracked a phone. I've never cracked mine, no one else's, but I've cracked my iPods in the past. Like, before I had my phone, before I got my first phone, not this phone, but like my first phone, I had a bunch of iPods because I always broke them. I had an iPod Touch 3 or 2, something like that, and I was like obsessed with that thing. I was like attached to it, and I just cracked it this one time. So it wasn't my fault, it was someone else's. I mean, obviously I could have hung on to it like better, but I was like 6. But so anyway, so this big lady, really big, we were at a restaurant with me and my cousin, and this big lady comes up and she like pushes me, and she's about like 5'12". I'm gonna say, like, she was really tall, but she was like wide too, and I was 4'8", something like that. I was really short, and she just shoved me out of the way. She's like, watch it, or something like that. And she like pushed me forward, so I dropped my iPod and I was screaming, crying. Like, I wasn't screaming, but I was like really like upset. And yeah, so yeah. And then I had like 4 other iPods, like that time. So yeah. So the next question is, why do you wear makeup? Oh, by the way, I'm getting these questions like from everywhere. Some of them are for the question of the day, which I did as the first question. I forgot to say there was the question, whatever. So that was from Ask FM. I always get my question of the day from Ask FM. And then the rest are from like Snapchat, Twitter, places like that. But anyway, so why do I wear makeup? So I've been wearing makeup since preschool. I know that sounds weird, but like obviously it wasn't like full on makeup, but it was makeup. And I was just always like fascinated by that because I'm not that good at drawing. Like, I'm good like when I really try, but like I'm not that good just like freehand, you know. I have to look at a picture and like try to copy it. I have to have like ideas from somewhere else. And I wasn't really good. I was never like good at art. Like, obviously I have like my favorite like drawings, like I draw for fun, but you know what I mean. So I'm just not like over the top really good. So then that was like in preschool. I started to draw once I started like doing the alphabet and stuff, or whatever I did in preschool, like whatever I started, like once I started writing, I tried drawing because it was like free time and I was just like following the other kids and the other kids were drawing. I was like, what if I did this on my face? So then I just was like, I'm gonna put this marker on my lips. So it was a red marker and I put it on my lips as lipstick. Obviously it wasn't that good. Like I missed my Cupid's bow, I just went right over it. And my teacher was like, you can't do that. Why were you doing that? And I said, because I like it. And I said something along the lines of that. The reason I know this, like I really don't remember this, but the reason I know this is from, we're still like in contact with my preschool teacher. So she's the one who told me this. And she's friends with my mom. So yeah. So then once I got home, I was like, I started watching like YouTube, not YouTube, but like it was like some kind of movie, something like that. I was just watching it and they were getting married and I look at them and they're like getting their makeup done and I said, that's what I did in preschool today. And my mom told me this part. And then I started going to where the markers were and I started sketching out what I would put on my face on paper. I started writing, like, I started drawing a face. And that's when I was like, here, now I'm gonna put it on my face. So then my mom was watching me like do this, and she was an artist, like an actual like artist. And in high school, like she sculpted and stuff like that. So I think like her traits went to me, and then I just like didn't want to draw on paper. I just wanted to do it on my face. So then my mom took me to CVS one day, not for makeup, but for like something that she needed. And we went inside and I just went to like the makeup section just like naturally. And I just was fascinated by all the stuff that I could do on my face. And I was like, I picked up a lipstick, any color. It was like purple or something like that. It was some random color. And I was like, this is just like preschool. This is just like the marker that I put on my lips. And then my mom bought it. And then I just bought like kitty makeup after then. Because my mom was like, okay, you can't really like buy like actual makeup. Only like lip gloss and stuff like that. So that's what I did. And then ever since then, I've been really into makeup. That's why I do makeup. Not because I want to look prettier. Not because I follow other people. It's because of what I like to do. And yeah. You know, I was just talking about this with my friend. Like, I get really deep sometimes. Like this right now. Like, get really like into things. Like, I just like to elaborate on things. So, yeah. So I'm still doing that drawing thing on paper and then doing it on my face. I still do that. And I have this app on my phone where it's like a makeup app. And I basically just color on it. Well, it's not like for makeup, but it's like, it has different colors and you color in the long lines of that. And you can pick your shapes and stuff. I forget what it's called, but I use it all the time just to sketch out or like to mix colors, stuff like that. And I also love painting, but that's really off topic, sorry. But the next question is, why did you start YouTube in the first place? I started YouTube 2.5 years ago. 3 years ago, something like that, in 4th grade, which was 2 years ago, but it like just changed years, you know what I mean? So anyway, so it was about 2 years ago, and I started it because my friend, I'm not gonna say her name because like if she's watching this, she probably already knows her name, but I always was fascinated by YouTubers, and we both were, and I went over her house one day, and she was like obsessed with Bethany Moda, and I would always like look up to her because she was always like kind of like my inspiration, like meaning like my friend, and we've been friends since like since we were in our mom's stomach. Like our moms were friends for a really long time. And so then one day at gymnastics, she was like, look, I made a YouTube channel. And I was like, I don't believe you. And then, because we would always like kind of like prank each other, like we would always try to top each other, you know, like when we were like little. And like I would always like buy fake nails because she did, and then she would always like get stuff because I did, like stuff like that. And so so she made a YouTube channel, and I was like, I don't believe you. And she showed me her YouTube channel, and the first video was with her and like her other friend, and I was like, hey, I want to do that. So then she took it as like me copying her, and then she just deleted her channel. I don't know why, but I don't know if she like took it as me copying her or anything, but I don't know. She just deleted her channel after I made one, and then she just didn't make videos. She just didn't make videos anymore, and I would always watch her videos because like she was like kind of like my inspiration. I know it sounds weird, but I would always look up to her, and then like as like a big sister. And then so once I started making YouTube videos, I got my camera. I would always do it on my iPod, and then I told everyone to go like subscribe, and then everyone's like, that's such bad quality, which it really was, but like I was so proud of my YouTube videos, you know, even though they were still bad, and they kind of still are. I was so proud of them. And then everyone just like didn't subscribe, so I was just like kind of like sad about that. And by 5th grade I just stopped making YouTube videos. Like I didn't delete my channel, like I was still on YouTube, but like I just didn't make videos anymore like regularly. And every YouTuber I've heard goes through this stage, and I've seen it happen like right before my eyes. Like with big YouTubers, they go through this stage where they don't post, and then I went through that. Even though I wasn't famous or anything, I had like 20 subscribers by then, and everyone, once I started like gaining subscribers and like actually getting like good content, started editing them and stuff like that, everyone was like, how many subscribers do you have? Like they would always kind of tease me, you know, and I would always be like, this many, and they're like, no you don't. And then they would look and they would be like, oh you do. I was like, yeah. And there was this one kid that would always like shoot me down kind of, and I'm not gonna say his name, but that was in 4th grade, and he would just always be like, you're so ugly, stuff like that. And I just like kind of pushed him out of my life, you know what I mean? By 5th grade we just like didn't talk anymore. And yeah, so he also started a YouTube channel after me because of me, and yeah, it was just like this whole big thing. And then I basically just started making YouTube videos again because my friend was like, you gotta start posting, I really like your videos. So not the friend that I copied, kind of. But you know what I mean. And then now I have 107 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much for that. And that took like 2.5 years to get to, and I just couldn't think of like deleting my channel by now. See, I got deep again. I really didn't need to. I'm just really unnecessary. But anyway, so the next question has been 15 minutes. Do you like film on your camera? No, I do not all the time. I used to be like obsessed with my old camera that broke. It's purple and it has like a screen on the front. I was like obsessed with it. But then my mom broke it. She slammed it down because she got mad and she didn't know like literally what she was doing. Like it was dark and she like got frustrated because like the power went out or something like that. It was a couple years ago, and she slammed it down because she didn't know what it was. She was just like trying to find like a flashlight, something like that. She was just trying to find something of hers, and she slammed my camera down, and I freaked out because that was like my life, and it still doesn't work. And yeah, so that's when I stopped filming on my camera. And then the camera behind my phone, I also filmed on a lot. And then I was just like, you know, I'm getting tired of editing on the computer. I'm just gonna do it on my phone. And then so I just did it on my phone. So yeah. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give it a like and subscribe down below. And yeah, so also comment down below what video you want me to film next and what days you want me to film, because right now I'm like really inconsistent. I want to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. And yeah, so bye. Also my Instagram is at Annalisa.Stefano. And yeah, bye, for real.